Good afternoon, Don Krasnowski, Red Bay, Alabama. We're in a beautiful, hot day. There's not even a cloud in the sky. I want to reintroduce to you the 2025 Zephyr. I want to show you some things that are special, so come on with me. What I like, and I always like to start with, is our door that we make in-house. As you see, it's a 30-inch door. It is a dual latch system that I like to explain sometime. 1, 2. What that does for you is allows you to make sure you get your door shut. So even if you shut this door and you catch it on the first one, it is not going to come open. You catch it on the second one, you're still good. So a dual latch door makes sure you're going to get it closed and you're safe. Also, our aluminum screen door that we built in-house, look how solid that door is. So if you do have pets, we do have the pet doggy window that Miss Judy Tiffin put in these coaches years and years ago. But if they do want to play down here, they're not coming through your screen. So something that's really pretty cool on all of our products, especially on our Zephyr. Right here at the entry door, all your controls from locking your cargo bays, unlocking the main door, turning your lights on, your porch lights, your road lights, your underneath lights. This coach has lights underneath the slide box. Everything can be controlled there. So it's a nice digital pad on that side. As you work around, I did park this coach in a position where you guys can see the massive wheel cut we have on the front. I'll show you what the rear axle does here in a second, but that's a 365 tire. That's on a 20,000 pound axle. Look how much turning radius that coach has. As you work your way back, awesome looking docking lights, the Zephyr symbol, looks like a little mini Superman. One thing I'd like, if you can get under here and look, all of our coaches underneath the slide, we have a 110 outlet for you. Very easy to be able to plug in stuff outside while you're entertaining. Along with that, let's go to the first bay. You'll have your Truma freezer and fridge. It's on a slide tray. Look how easy that is to get it all the way out here for everybody to get their favorite drinks. As we move down, outside entertainment center, a must-have, right? You have a sound bar, you have an LG smart TV, but the great thing about this is the way I build my cargo doors, same way we build this door that closes on your TV. As we move to your first cargo bay, one thing that you're going to really notice is electric slide trays. These have 1,000 pound capacity. With this large livable slide that your dinette and your theater seats are in, I can get this slide tray all the way out for you. One thing I want you to notice that we have lined this with a woven vinyl. That's kind of coming from the boat industry. It's very easy to clean, and just longevity of taking care of these slide boxes. And so your second cargo bay, you can get a slide tray also in. That box right there is your induction cookware. So that will come with the motorhome because you're going to have a Wolf cooktop inside, and I'll kind of go over what that is inside. But again, another 1,000 pound slide tray that comes all the way out. There's no more having to get under that slide, right? We keep going. Here's where all your water tanks are. Very easy, accessible if you ever need a service personnel to get to this coach. We build this coach to be serviced because we want you camping, not stuck in a service center because they have to break the side of the coach and rebuild something. They can get to these tanks. If you look at this cargo bay right here, one thing that's unique about it, obviously, is giving you cargo. We've lined it the same way as our slide boxes, but your transfer switch with a built-in surge guard. So this thing does take a hit from lightning. If you get bad power in a campground, this is what takes the hit before the motorhome with all these electronics that you bought, okay? I'll move back. More beautiful docking lights. Remember, I showed you the wheel cut that's on the front. This is a steerable tag. This is going to steer up to 12 degrees. If you look right around here, I have turned this coach around in this little parking lot area. This coach will turn around in a 3-lane highway. How cool is that? As we move back forward, one thing we do with this setup, you're running a 605 motor, which is a 15 liter. This is your DEF. You have dual DEF fills on each side, so we can make it easy when you get in that truck stop to be able to fill that up if you need to, okay? One more feature I want to talk about safety is our egress door. This is a easy way to get in and out of the coach if you ever have an emergency, but what a lot of my customers love doing is they love to be able to take all the dirty clothes when they're done with their trip, be able to throw them out instead of walking 45 feet and 45 feet back outside to the washer machine, or you can load and unload groceries from here. But just wanted to see how cool of a feature this is, right? All right, just below it is going to be our engine battery compartment. You're gonna have your engine batteries, your disconnect, which is very close to being able to get a hold of, and also you have a outlet for your block heater. What I want you to do is kind of back up and kind of look at this rear cap. I might be a little biased, but I think we have the most beautiful rear cap in the industry. And why I say that, look at her. This is Voltage G14, but look at the rear end. We are into daylight, but when you guys are running down the road at night, your Zephyr emblem lights up red. Very cool. Let me show you the inside. This is a 15-liter 605 motor, but what we've done is we've kind of dressed it out a little bit for you with some of the diamond plate. If you are a tech head and you want to be able to check your stuff, you have easy access, right? I just think we've dressed it out and make it look, pretty attractive for being an engine compartment. LED lights, bus style lights, they're very high. If you look down here, the C15 comes with a 20,000 pound hitch. You also get your connection for your Air Force One, so you're fully ready to tow a vehicle, straight from the factory, okay? As we're back here, I want you to be able to look. We do a dual camera system in the back. That's it in the center. You'll have your backup camera, but you also have your camera for your 360. So this has 360-degree view all the way around it. So if you're getting into a tight campground, just like your cars, you can get that satellite view of everything around you so that little sneaky picnic table don't sneak up on you, right? So 360-degree view is so awesome to have. As we move around, this will be your 50 amp electric cord. You can actually use a button to pull that in and out. As I mentioned on the other side, your DEF, so you can get into a truck station and not go, oh my goodness, I've made a mistake. We have it on both sides, very convenient for you. One thing I want you, while you're right here, backed by popular demand, built by Tiffin Motorhomes Incorporated, Red Bay, Alabama. You guys have been asking for it, here we are. As we move down, one thing I want you to be able to see is these bus style windows in the side. You have your emergency window here. That's on your opposite bedside. You have Gerard window awnings on this side. As we move down, you have more docking lights. You have a 600D Aqua Hot. What you get with this is you're gonna have the engine loop. So if you do need to engine preheat, you can run it through your Aqua Hot, which will get you on the road in this cold climates a lot quicker than plugging in the 110 that I showed you on the other side. So the other benefit is when you're rolling down the road, you're going to have hot water and heat without this system being on. Just a great feature to have. As we move up, probably one of my favorite compartments. I think we've dressed it very nicely with all the stainless. Makes that so much easier for you guys to clean. But one thing I want you to notice is all of our products, we've made this little nemesis called the water pump accessible. This thing that goes out quite often. All you gotta do is give us a call. There's 4 screws, 2 connections, unhook her. You can switch it out yourself, right? Stainless, you have your power cord water reel, you have your water pump switches, you have your whole house water filtration system, outside shower for the dogs. Front cap shutoffs. I'll show you this, guys, in front. We do have residential hot and cold water under the front cap, so you can wash this coach, you can wash the kids, you can wash the tow vehicles, whatever you need. And that's something that's pretty cool that I'll show you guys up front, okay? And paper towel holder. So we're on the opposite side of the coach. 1,000-pound slide trays. You seen how it came out the other side? These come out the same amount of distance either side. Loading and unloading your 2025 Zephyr is so easy now. Obviously, these are your secondary chairs from your dinette inside. Look how far that comes out. This is a full wall slide. It's nice not to have to get under that slide and hurt your back. 1,000 pounds. Same with this one. You have another electric slide tray. If you come on down, let me show you a couple other things that I think are very cool. You have your battery disconnect, you have your inverter master switch, and if you look up, yes, this coach has 2 inverters. You have a 2800, then you have a 3000 hybrid. Why is that? When I get inside, I'll show you, we have the ability with the larger alternator to run your front AC going down the road. That's what this one's for. Why is that important? If you come around and look at the front, and again, I might be pretty biased, but I think that's probably one of the most beautiful front caps in the industry. But look how much glass you have up front. Dash ACs can only handle so much. So having the ability to have no generator on, you're not plugged into a campground, and to be able to fire your front air to keep you guys nice and cold, especially in this hot climate, getting to Texas, New Mexico, Las Vegas, you're gonna really love the ability to turn that front AC on, right? You come back here, the second part of that inverter system. So we have our Battle-Born upgraded batteries. These are lithium. You have the ability to have your solar panels on top. So this coach is set up to be able to get off the grid if you really want, but we went ahead and did it for you. As you move up, did you hear that? Look at that. You don't have to slam our doors, right? You guys do know that we build our doors in-house. These are aircraft aluminum, built in-house by Tiffin Motorhomes. There's no reason to have to slam your doors. Look at that. Now here's a great view of our independent suspension. That's a 365 series tire. Look how far that thing turns. When I tell you you can maneuver around in a 3-lane highway, I'm promising you, with that up to 12 degree turning radius and this front tire, you can get spun around in some tight areas. Right here is where everything comes together. What's important about this compartment is right behind here, we have our overrides for the slides. So if you ever have a slide failure, you can get all your slides in at one time, and/or you have a slide issue, you can get them out because you are at the campground and you want to go ahead and camp while we're trying to get service out to you. Great feature. This coach has an electric gen slide tray. You got a 12,500 gen that will run everything in this motorhome. You're also set up on auto gen start. That is a power feature and also an air feature. Come around this side. Remember I told you you can wash your coach? Look at this. Hot and cold. That is a residential feature. How cool is that? Well, if it's okay with you, let's take this inside and I'll show you some things that are pretty cool inside the 2025 Zephyr, okay? One last thing I like to talk about before we really get back inside is the awning setup. Let's take a look at this. Look at the Gerard dual awnings on top. Gerard awning over your door. That covers the whole 30-inch door so you can get inside with your groceries. Look at all the window awnings. Also, you can download an app and you can adjust every color. You do know you have slide box and undercarriage lights. When people pull in a campground and see this beautiful voltage paint with your blue or red or whatever color you want under the slide boxes underneath, or if you're a NASCAR fan, imagine everybody walking around the track looking at this coach set up with, I mean, look at these awnings. How cool is that, right? There's a lot of things that you can do that set yourself apart from one coach to the other with our 2025 Zephyr. We are inside the 2025 Tiffin Zephyr. The first thing I want to show you is the cockpit area. The cockpit area has dual tinted screens. You have a digital dash. All your controls on this side. You have a smart wheel also within the dash setup like we talked about outside. See how big that windshield is? Gets hot going down the road in the summer. You can also turn on that inverter, turn on your front AC while you're rolling down the road, which is pretty cool. Another added feature that is so awesome is these front captain seats have heat and cool settings. So you can turn on that cool setting along with your front AC and you guys are going to be nice and cold going down the road. If you look over here on the co-pilot side, you're going to have a digital panel to be able to turn all your inside stuff on, along with another digital panel that will have everything navigation that he's going to be able to, or she's going to be able to see on this side, so you guys can enjoy your trip and not get lost, right? As you see, we got multiple cabinets everywhere, but if you come back here, probably the focal point is this kind of Art Deco ceiling package. I know what you're thinking, Don. How am I going to clean that? Well, we've been thinking for you. These are all metal right here, so we have a little magnet that you can grab, pull your filters out, and change them. But this is the center point of your coach. Everybody that comes into this coach is going to look at your ceiling package, which we think looks amazing. As we walk through, the number one feature of this coach is this almost 360-degree window package we've done. These are bus-style windows that are molded into the sidewall. Look at the view that you have. So, as you're in your campground, you're getting set up, it's nighttime, you're ready to call it an evening. All you have to do is come to your nightshades, and everything is push button. You also have another control panel over here that will control all your lights. If you look, as we sit in this very comfortable theater seats, if you come over here to your main panel, all these lights, if you see all my little buttons right there, we are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Out of 21, you have 17 of them that have dimmable capabilities. So you're looking at white linen. You're looking at a lot of lights. You can dim anything you want to make the mood yours in the evening, okay? Dual theater seats. These are probably some of my favorite. When I'm at shows, I really try not to sit in one of these because I will take a nap, and that's not very conducive to me selling something, right? But look how big these are. If your pet wants to be right next to you, he or she can jump up there with you, right? If you look across there, right out of the cabinet is another LG Smart TV. And now you're ready for your evening. But since it is not evening, let's go ahead and open up all these blinds again. There we go. Now if we come back over here, this is a large air coil mattress, very comfortable. We give you a nice ottoman when you have this. If you look around, as I look around, 110 outlets everywhere, USBs everywhere. Now as we work our way back, one thing I want to show you is this gourmet kitchen. The number one thing that I love about it, which we can put all these up down here, get them all out of the way. Look how easy that was. But a Wolf cooktop. So if you're a gourmet cook or just a new person to cooking, this is pretty much a chef's dream. As I showed you downstairs, you're going to get some induction cookware that comes along with it. Also our LG ThinQ, this is going to give you a air fryer, which is pretty cool. Storage, look at the storage in this galley. Look how the new cabinets open. Dishwasher. Yes, I know you've been thinking it. Yes, Don, you give me all these windows. Where's all my cabinetry? I'm going to open up every cabinet in here. You still have 65 cabinet doors and drawers in this motorhome to be able to put stuff up, right? Need extra counter space? There you go. Look how we've dressed out the galley along with that backsplash in that large window, right? So you're cooking dinner. Look at this one piece. Let's go ahead and put these up too. There's a place for everything. Look at this one piece large sink. You have your hot, Insta Hot, you have your soap dispenser, and look at that. Look at all these. Man, I get excited about this stuff. Look at where you have to put things, right? Who wouldn't enjoy that kitchen? Now, as we work our way back over here, what we do is we have a dinette, tons of storage, right? More 110, one USBs. Your two extra chairs are down underneath on the slide tray. Who doesn't want to have dinner in this coach, right? Come on. We work our way back to the half bath. Look how we've dressed this out. Look at the leather that we put on the walls. Look at the backsplash. Look at the size of the toilet. That is a ceramic toilet that gives you space in your half bath for your guest. We even did a little Art Deco in there in the ceiling package. Look at that. Now if you look right here, your digital panel, this is going to give you everything that's on board. So obviously this screen right here, now most of this you can tether to your cell phone, but all your cockpit, you know, your day shades, your night shades are right here. You come back to your main screen, everything that's going on with this coach right now power wise, all your lights, so I can turn everything off. Everything's just one touch, one button, right? All your exterior lights are on here. So everything's set up in one large iPad panel. Now, residential fridge, look at this. What have we done? Instead of going stainless, we've done your refrigerator panels to match the rest of your cherry wood. That's painted with your white linen, right? Storage. Didn't I tell you we have a ton of storage? Look at that. Look at that. Love it. Come over here is your pantry. We even give you a little wine cooler down here. Look at this. If you don't want a wine cooler, I can give you double pantry storage. How about that? Ice and water in the door. Man, this is your home on wheels, right? Come on into the bedroom. Big, large pocket doors. Look how easy these close to give you guys some privacy at night, right? If you look right behind you, we've done this one with a farm style door. Look at that. What we've given you is an adjustable bed. One thing I like about our adjustable bed, there's a couple things. Obviously, it's going to, in its up position, give you a ton of space in this bedroom. But also, if you want to sit up and read at night, you can do that, right? Large windows back here. The one thing I love about having this bed on this side, you have windows, large windows. Somebody's knocking on your door, you hear something outside, instead of having your bed on this side, it's on the door side, so you can open up this window and look down without having to get out of your bed. It's all about safety, right? Beautiful ceiling package, his and her digital panels on each side, so you guys don't have to fight over who's turning on what. Fireplace, it's electric. Look at the large size TV we put in here. I love having a TV in the bedroom. Okay, so as we're in here, look at the wallpaper, right? We've done a gunmetal colored floor. I think it ties into the decor extremely well. When we're talking about storage, look how much storage you still have. Look at this. Under the bed. Most beds, you know, in setups like this that have hydraulic slides, because we have hydraulic slides all the way around, along with our hydraulic rams that go down for the leveling, usually don't get storage because of the hydraulic bed. We've given you storage. Come on back through the bathroom. Look at this. 52 inches by 32 inches. Their showers in homes aren't this big. Look at the shower heads. I mean, look at this. Let me get in here for you. Look at the size of this, right? Look at this. We give you a little teak seat. I give you water jets right here in the center and top. Also, we put in, even in this model, we put our shower miser. That shower miser turns the color when it gets to a certain temperature, so you don't have to sit there and run the water, especially with that many jets. You don't want to be running, especially if you're dry camping and running your tanks low, right? As you work through, give you a good size area for your toilet. Across from your toilet, look at that. Residential washer and dryer set up. You can come back here, you have your closet set up, your shoe rack, some more storage, a lit up hanging bar, and your safe for all your little belongings. His and her sinks. How many of you guys like his and her sinks? No more fighting over the sink. Look how this is dressed out. Look at the storage that we have. I hope you enjoyed this walk around today. Thank you for watching. Tiffin Motorhomes 2025 Zephyr. Please reach out to us if you need any further information. Have a